Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Τα προγράμματά μας προσφέρονται σε πολλές γλώσσες. Παρακαλούμε δείτε suprememastertv.com/schedule.
My wish for humanity would be that people would be more connected to the Lord, understanding who they are and what their purpose is in life.
The Demise of the City, Off-Grid Living in Fast-Changing Times by Rhonda Beyreis, Vegan, Part 2 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
Application of the principle of ahimsa, non-violence, is very vital to the whole world because it is the only divine instrument through which we can lift ourselves from the abyss of materialist greed in which we find ourselves. Vegetarianism, examined from any rational and logical point of view, is a good thing and is absolutely essential for the total integration of humanity as a whole. The Reverend Dasturji Dr. Primrose Aid Wood, PhD, vegetarian.
O Gaza, peace is the only victory, not how many neighbors' dead bodies.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan.
With open arms, the vibrant residents of South Sudan say Alain, meaning welcome in Juba Arabic, one of the local languages. Noble viewers, I am Dine. The peace-loving people of South Sudan thank you for being vegan. May all of humanity soon follow your example for a safe, abundant world in which all beings enjoy lasting comfort and harmony. Welcome to The Demise of the City, Off-Grid Living in Fast-Changing Times by Rhonda Beyreis, Vegan, Part 2 of 2. Rhonda Beyreis is an American vegan chef, off-grid specialist, guru, and survivalist. She has also co-founded with her husband Jim Beyreis, also vegan, the Ark of Sustainability, where events and workshops are held that provide hands-on training on vegan off-grid living and survivalism. Her book, The Demise of the City, Off-Grid Living in Fast-Changing Times, published in 2023, offers a fresh outlook on life. Today, we continue our interview with Rhonda Beyreis as she tells us more about her workshops and lifestyle.
We believe that interaction is the best way of learning by doing it yourself. As we bring people up, we put them in a tiny home or a yurt, and they get to start to learn sustainable. And then they get to do everything hands-on. So when it's coming to canning, we put them in the big kitchen. They have all their stuff to prepare and put it in the pot, and they get to learn, and they get to see their jar pop, and it's sealed, and dehydrating, the same thing. They get to cut the fruit or vegetable and put it in a dehydrator, and they get to flip their food and see how this is actually working and how we can be sustainable with our food. I have a solar man coming, and he teaches solar. Ham radio guy is coming, and they'll bring their whole system out. The person will also get to participate in talking on the radio. We have tractors, so you'll get to drive a tractor up and down the garden plot and learn how a tractor works. Got food in the garden, they can harvest that and bring it to the kitchen. Planting seeds, you'll be able to put a plant in the ground and get your hands dirty and really get to see what it means to be sustainable. You go hiking, and we've got a little meditation garden, and we go on hay rides, and it's just an all-around interaction to where you get to live unplugged out of your world that's hustle and bustle, and you get to come and visit us and just really get to know who you are and see what the land is all about and drink the well water and what is really going on. You get to find out firsthand.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Switzerland is one of them. Switzerland Federal Act on Animal Protection. The Act states, unjustifiably exposing animal people to pain, suffering, physical injury, or fear is forbidden. An animal person's freedom of movement shall not be permanently or needlessly restricted in any manner which will cause pain, suffering, or injury. Anyone caring for an animal individual shall feed and care for the animal person properly, and when necessary, provide shelter. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses, no more herding, no more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
Ms. Beyreis speaks of the challenges they have faced.
Some of the challenges have been lack of supplies. So we've known through the last few years that there's been shortages in whether it's food or supplies. And up where we live, there's not a whole bunch of things like down in the city, so you have to kind of pick and pull your battles. Sometimes we run out of workers. I mean, there's been a shortage of help. All of those things that have kind of been slowing us down. There's always going to be obstacles no matter what profession or what you're doing. It's just being steadfast and working through it that helps continue to keep the ball moving. And we press on it every day.
Vegan, proud to have compassion.
Caring viewers, let's pray that all of humanity remembers God in all we do. We'll be right back here on Supreme Master Television.
We pray for Ukraine, or you reign.
Welcome back to The Demise of the City, Off-Grid Living in Fast-Changing Times by Rhonda Beyreis, Vegan, Part 2 of 2. Ms. Beyreis shares a few ideas for off-grid living beginners.
First of all, if you want to get out of the city, you're going to have to find a place to go. One of the things you really need to really take a good look at is water. We need water. We can only live a couple of days without water. Food you can live longer without, and forage and get things, but water's really important. Where is a water source coming from? Because sometimes there's shared wells and sometimes there's no wells and you're having water driven into your water tank. But if there's a gas shortage or something else going on, how long will that water be driven to you? Another thing is housing. Down in the valley here in Phoenix, Arizona, it's hot, so you're got different growing seasons and there's always different patterns, but when you live up in the mountains, there's snow and things change. Then where is your power coming from? Are you just using a little solar generator? that's only doing a few items? Are you gathering and creating a bigger system? I mean, all of those things are a part of living off grid, and how is it done, and understanding how to find somebody that can help you do that. You know, get to know your neighbors and what are their weaknesses and strengths so that you can rely on them.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Throughout her book, Ms. Beyreis emphasizes the importance of community and having people with different skills. Moreover, living sustainably is a constant journey of learning.
A lot of trial and error going on in our life, trying to figure it out. We're thankful that we have the blessings of, YouTube or Google. But if the grid goes down, I've made sure that I've picked up a couple sets of encyclopedias that will be a blessing to us, just in case something happens. And we got to think outside the box so that we can keep moving forward. Food storage is huge. It can be a good thing or it can be a major fail. And so I have been storing food, dehydrating food, figuring out how to process it and store it so that it becomes a benefit in the future, not a disaster in the immediates. And so it's been a lot of trial and error with that.
Ms. Beyreis explains that more and more people are realizing that a vegan lifestyle is the safest, healthiest way.
More people are concerned about their health. They're listening to climate control. They're doing all these things. We've seen the rampantness of what happened with the last few years with the pandemic and people being sick, and everybody's trying to figure out how to be healthy. I think more people are more open to having a vegan lifestyle.
Smart kid? Ah, you are surely a vegan.
Ms. Beyreis shares with us her future plans.
Our future plans for the Arc of Sustainability is to continue to build that community. And one way that we are doing that is by having the events that are the off-grid boot camps, which help individuals come unplug and go right into some of the instructors and do hands-on work. This helps with not only building their confidence and understanding what it would be like to live off-grid, but it also helps us educate more people and allow them to come and find their weaknesses and strengths. As we're doing this, we're building a community. We know that we're going to be working this as much as we can, helping as many people as we can, teaching as many people as we can, so that we make a difference in this world.
Ms. Beyreis has a wish for humanity.
I think it's really important to live a lifestyle of sustainability. One of those ways is to plant some food and grow some seeds and make sure that you're creating food that's sustainable, having a vegan lifestyle and learning how to make that work for an individual for health, for strength, and for opportunities that help save the planet as well as the animal. My wish for humanity would be that people would be more connected to the Lord, understanding who they are and what their purpose is in life, and that they would find happiness in their lifestyles as they prepare for what's coming down the pipeline, that they will be a benefit to their fellow man instead of being in a riot form and unprepared and become part of the problem instead of part of the solution. We really need one another. A nice community, a community that helps one another is really important.
We thank Rhonda Beyreis for sharing her journey to vegan sustainability and wish her every success. May we all unite in compassion and love for the good of all life on our planet. For more information on the demise of the city of great living in fast-changing times, please visit thearcofsustainability.com.
Vegan, tested positive for all contagious good elements.
Make peace now. Any country has some to offer for the wellness of our world. Please destroy your madness, not our beautiful, loving earth.
Noble viewers, thank you for your presence today. Up next is the launch of Love is the Only Solution in the United States, Part 8 of 12, here on Supreme Master Television. May divine inspiration be in all that you do.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven, Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/UL.